Hello, Divine Feminine, and welcome to your Power Message for Friday, Fabulous Friday. Now, I've already recorded the masculine reading today because I had a real sense of urgency to do that first because I've been experiencing some very powerful channel physical symptoms. So I really do recommend you watch the masculine reading today because it's going to resonate with you because they're making changes right now in their life and their body and mind are affected today. And it's very powerful. And it's very important today that you hold compassion for them and you are flexible and adaptable with the way things are and be at ease with the journey because they are doing their best right now and trying so hard to change. And it's about learning to trust them to do what they've come here to do. And if you are experiencing anything physical, especially heaviness in the eyes, dizziness, a feeling of vertigo like woozy, nausea, if you're having itching in the neck, the middle of the back, or if you're having anything else that's coming through, make sure you watch that reading today because I'm going to connect very powerfully with the masculines and, do a channeled message from Archangel Raphael. So I want to bring in some similar cards that I've used for the masculines today. So we're going to use the book, and people have been asking me what the book is. All the books and cards and everything I use during a video, I'll link in the description box below. So I write the titles of them and, you can get them from various bookstores or you can get them from Amazon, and all the links are in the description box to email me. If you don't know where my email is, it's always in the video description. In there is the merchandise description, the description, the link to go to my ticket sales for my event next year, the card decks, any card decks you see me using of my decks, the links in there. So, everything is always linked down below. So you can always find what you need. And, if there's any further information you need today, always check the playlist because there's lots of information there. But the book we're using is Daily Guidance from Your Angels. I threw it away there, wow. Okay, Chuck, it's a heavy one. Okay, it is an old book because Doreen Virtue does not obviously publish these things anymore. So, if you've got one, you may find it hard to get hold of. But if you can find it, it's worth getting because it's such a powerful book. So I nearly knocked everything off then, okay? So just be careful when you're handling these things. So the decks we're going to bring in, I'm going to bring in the Spirit Animal Oracle. And I've used this for the masculines today. We've got this white stag on the front connected with mission. I'm going to bring in this deck here, okay, which I'm not sure what it is, but I've used this as well for the masculines. Look at this card on top, Find Your Tribe. Well, that's what you're doing right here. You've found your tribe. We are family. It's really interesting as well because there's a YouTube channel I follow called Think Media. And it's a guy called Sean, not Shawl. Shawl's what you put around your shoulders. A guy called Sean, and he's really good. He talks about YouTube and, lots of information about YouTube. So if you are starting a YouTube channel or you've already got one and you want more information, a really good channel to watch. But he was talking about how, he said, what's the thing that you want people to know about your channel? And you got people commenting on there about the type of things they do and the type of videos they create. And I commented and put that we are a family. That's what's important to me. That when you're here, whether it's for a couple of minutes or, a few months or a year or however long you're here for, that we are family. And you really do feel that inside because it's true. We are a family. And that's why I'm so excited to have this event next year because it's about us all coming together. And, not going off tangent what the reading is about here. I haven't really started the reading properly yet, but a few people have been asking me if I'm going to Zoom call it out or, put it on like a video thing where you can pay to attend virtually. And unfortunately, no, I'm not really being guided to do that at this point. Maybe in the future I'll do something like that. But this one is going to be in person. And, there's plenty of time for you to manifest it and make it happen if you want to come. It's not till 2024 and it's in May. We're not even in March yet in real time here. So it's about moving towards what you want. So you can easily manifest it if you want to come in 2024. And if you want any advice on where to stay or how to get to the venue, or if you think it's all a bit complicated, email me. Hit me up at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com and ask me any questions about it, because once you're in the country, it's very easy to get to. It's in Euston, it's right in the middle of everything. There's hotels right next to the event. It's very easy to get to. If you want any advice, I'm there for you. I'm there for you as a soul sister. You're not alone. You're not alone. And I know it's scary going to another country, especially on your own. I've been there, done that. I did that for when I saw Doreen Virtue in Zurich in Switzerland, when I went to Ireland to see Charles Virtue. And they may not be that far away from the UK, but for me it might have been, it's as much as going the other side of the world, because I'd never been abroad on my own before. So it was a big thing for me to do. So I feel you, and I know what it's like, and it can be a bit anxious, but do you know what? You're protected by angels, and the angels have got you, and these are the experiences that make us strong and build that warrior spirit. So if you are wanting to come to my event and meet me live and be there with all of the soul tribe and raise the roof and have fun, then if you go to the link in the description below, it will take you to the tickets, and the tickets are very reasonably priced for the whole day. In the morning, we're going to be connecting with the angels, and we're going to be meeting the archangels and talking about them and doing a power cleanse. And in the afternoon, we're going to talk about the journey, and it's just going to be fabulous. And Zoe, aligning with my soul, our soul sister, her and her beautiful daughter Ellie are going to be at the meet and greet at the beginning. So when you come in with your tickets, I'm not going to be there, because I'm going to be getting ready to, speak, and I'm going to be probably having a panic and a meltdown. So Zoe and her beautiful daughter Ellie, who's also got a YouTube channel, are going to be there to take your tickets and connect with you. And you've got people there like Goody and Sandra and George, and people that you connect with on their YouTube channels that you're going to be able to meet and connect with. It's going to be amazing. So 9 till 10 in the morning is where you come in and you get your seat, and you can just all connect and talk, and it's going to be awesome. So I'm really excited. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking about that, because I could go on about it all day. But, just being in the same room as all of you, it's getting my juices flowing. And, even now I'm like, what outfit am I going to wear? What wig am I going to wear? And I'm getting excited and planning, for this event. It's amazing, because we're all going to come together and raise the vibration and feel good. Anyway, I'm also going to bring in today the Twin Soul Healing Oracle and the Twin Flame Wisdom Oracle, both by me. And they're guiding me to bring in my Angel Blessings Oracle as well. So we're doing a few in-depth readings today, just because the energy is so intense. With the 222 energy that came in on Wednesday to open this door, and you're feeling all of that. And I've really been experiencing it physical. I'm so glad now that I've channeled that masculine message today, because I know the angels are going to release me from the symptoms. And if you are struggling with physical symptoms right now because you're feeling it all, and you and your twin are very highly connected, so you will feel what your twin goes through. But also, if you're feeling things collectively, breathe. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth, and Archangel Raphael will catch you and protect you and wrap you up in his power. So let's see what we need to know. So thank you, angels. What do the divine feminines need to know today, please? Look at that jumping across the room there. What do the divine feminines need to know today, please? What do the divine feminines need to know? Wow, you got the lighthouse. What do the divine feminines need to know today, please, angels? What do we need to know? I've got 2 cards, one on the top as well. What do we need to know as a divine feminine? And it's really powerful, because the masculines got the rabbit spirit in this deck, because it's the water rabbit saying, hello, here I am opening you up to change. So what do we need to know as a divine feminine? So we're going to start with this one. We've got accept compliments. Wow. So make sure today you are open to receiving love and blessings and power that is given to you from heaven. So someone's kind to you, and nice to you and gentle. Don't think they've got an alternative motive or you're not sure why they're being nice to you. They may just want to tell you how nice you look, or how beautiful you are, or how your light radiates out, because you've got the beautiful lighthouse. So the lighthouse is the way you shine. And when you shine that light, and you do that through being at peace, working on you, raising your vibration, focusing on gratitude and joy and power. When you shine that light, everybody sees it. So people are going to be giving you compliments. People are going to want you to know that your light is bright. And that's the way they show them to you. You may even receive compliments from your twin. So instead of challenging those compliments and thinking why are they saying those things, or what does it mean, understand it's because your natural light is bright and you deserve them. So if someone says to you, wow, you look amazing today, say thank you. Someone gives you a compliment, whatever it is, say thank you. Thank you. Don't think you've got to come up with a response or you have to give anything back. Just allow yourself to receive the good. Because you are this goddess energy, the mermaid here, sitting, relaxing, enjoying life. Powerful. And it says, the next time someone gives you a compliment, say thank you. Don't shrug it off, play it down, or reject the gift. You'll be denying yourself and the giver the opportunity to share in a moment of gratitude and love. Exercise your self-esteem and soak it in, because you are a superstar. Think of compliments as little confidence-building soul vitamins. You are worthy of praise. You know, I was out and about yesterday and I got a gorgeous little short blonde curly wig on, and I had compliments everywhere I went. And, you know, I was telling people it was a wig, but everyone's like, oh, I love your hair. You know, and they were saying, I love that colour, because it was like a platinum blonde. And I was just loving it. It felt nice, you know. And someone smiled at me at the bus stop, and I smiled back, a lady, because it was a soul recognition. So remember, if someone smiles at you, don't think they've got an ulterior motive or what do they want, or just smile back, because it's the way the universe is giving you love. The universe wants to give you love today. And if you feel you aren't getting that from your twin, you're going to get it from the outside world. So shine your light bright today. Everything you go through has a purpose. Look for the blessings hidden within what challenges you. So it may challenge you to accept compliments because, you know, you're working on self-worth. You're working on opening up. You're working on allowing. And it's the same as if someone gives you a compliment on social media. You may feel guilty because you think, I don't want anyone but my twin flames attention in that way. But it's the universe showing you that you are attractive and you are beautiful, handsome if you're a guy. You are everything that you've come here to be. And love is not proud or self-seeking because it's given freely. And that is a blessing. And I really feel this is kind of connected with this compliment energy, because when it's given freely, it's not proud and it's not self-seeking. It's given freely. It's a blessing. So it's okay to accept compliments. It's okay to feel good about yourself. It's okay to feel excited about where you're going and what you're doing. And you feel all of this with your psychic power. Allow your angels to help you to unlock the powerful gifts within you. It's time to use these to help the world. And when we are operating in our lighthouse energy as a divine feminine, we just naturally give and we naturally receive, because the psychic power is seeing the good in everything and being open and recognizing everyone as a brother or a sister to you. So when you go out and about, if you see a stranger, you smile, you may even talk to them, because you are all one. We're all one. So yes, you were one with your twin, but we're all one. And that's what I love about being here every day and connecting with you guys, because we're all one. We're all brothers and sisters, and that's amazing. You know, I've always wanted a big family, and I haven't really got one. You know, a lot of my family have passed now. And, you know, yes, I've kind of, you know, been given George's family, but I have you guys. And I remember, you know, when my mum was ill, and she was like, what are you doing today, Liz? And I'm like, I'm connecting with my family. She was like, tell me about it. What do you mean? And I was talking, she didn't really grasp it because she couldn't really understand the internet or because she never had that, but she kind of understood the concept of it and she knew what I was doing. I was building something for me because this is as much for me as it is for you because we are all family and we are like-minded beings. And that's why when I'm talking about this event, it's so exciting to me to be able to meet all of you in person and hug you and spend time with you. And it's not just about the event itself, it's being able to connect with you around the event. In other words, maybe the day before or the day after or whenever. So your psychic power is your power. But your psychic power, you may be thinking about your gift as a clairvoyant or your gift with cards or your healing, truth, the way you help. But what I'm seeing with this is your psychic power is you being a clairsentient, which means you are sensitive, you are an empath, you read energy. And you may not be able to read your twin sometimes, but that's because the ego comes in. But you can certainly read energy. You feel when someone's being genuine and real with you, and you feel when someone isn't. You feel when there's a mask there and when there isn't. And that's part of your gift. And you do that everywhere you go. So that's why you're connecting with people that give compliments to you and feel you. So we've got the wasp spirit. It says sometimes life stings. Now, the wasp can be connected with anger. But I feel this is about you handling that anger in a powerful way because we all get angry on this journey. I've certainly been there before union when I was angry at myself. Certainly angry at George or angry at the situation. But this life does sting. Life stings. Not just the twin flame journey, but life. It's how we are shown we're alive. If you didn't feel, you wouldn't know you were alive. And when things sting you, you feel. You feel it for a reason. So you experience it. And it's about enjoying everything, the ups and the downs, the highs and the lows. And the turtle spirit is saying to you, remember, slow and steady wins that race. Slow and steady, there's no need to rush or force because love does not demand its own way. And this is an unconditional love, which means you can't put conditions on it. And remember, everything is about you being a teacher and a student. So you're a teacher to your twin and to others, even family, friends, colleagues, people you spend time with, people you pass in the street. You are teaching them something, but you're also learning from all of those people too. We learn from our situations. They teach us things. So the journey is about changing each other. And you change each other just by being in the same energy. Helping each other, healing each other, loving each other, supporting each other, protecting each other, respecting each other. That is how we make each other better. But this isn't just about you and your twin doing this. This is what happens with people we spend time with or learn from. Even this video with you. You're changing me and I'm changing you. So I may be changing you by giving you this message today and you feel it's changing something in you, your perspective or the way you're handling things, but you're actually helping me because I'm learning these things too. So we change each other, we help each other, we're there for each other. That's why this channel is a daily channel because you're going to have really great days. But you're also going to have days where you struggle and you need a helping hand. You need to be heard. You need to be listened to. And just know that other people are there. And that's what this is, help, healing. And it's very healing to be heard. It's very healing to be understood. It's very healing to help others and love each other and support each other and be there for each other and protect each other. We have your back. The angels have your back, the universe has your back, I have your back. We're all here for a reason and we respect each other. We respect each other's journeys. There's no room for judgment. The only person who has the power to judge is God or the creator of the universe, whoever you connect with. But, that's why we should never judge anyone. We should never judge anyone. We do on this journey before we really grasp what it all means. But it's about respect and understanding and seeing everyone as a student and a teacher, even catalysts, karmic partners, things going on. And also understanding separation. And I spoke about this the other day, that separation is preparation. It's illusion. To be ready for union, we must become at peace with the many aspects of the journey to it, including the parts that cause us pain. Remember, life stings for a reason. Shows you you're alive. It's how we grow and heal. These are the most beneficial times, as they grow us, make us strong, and teach us there is nothing missing in spiritual truth. Separation, like fear, is merely illusion. And when you shine bright like the lighthouse, you can handle any challenges. And that's what they need you to know today. So let's bring in the book. Wow, look at this. Hear our messages. Hear our messages. So the angels are saying to you today, hear our message. So that message may have really resonated with you, or you may have really felt that, somewhere inside of you. So the thought for today is, I notice the loving utterances that I pick up inside my mind and with my physical ears, and I trust the endearing words I hear, knowing that my angels are sending these messages to me in a creative way. So remember, everything I'm giving to you today is channeled. I can't remember what I'm talking about when I'm talking because it's channeled, okay? And sometimes I switch the video off and I think, does that even make sense? But I still post the video because I know you need to hear it and it will make sense to you. And I do that constantly when I think, that hasn't made any sense. And then I'll watch it back at a later date and I'll be like, wow, it makes perfect sense. And it's our ego questioning things. And this is what we have to rise above. So we always answer your questions and prayers. The angels always do. I've spoke about this before. Sometimes you may not be aware because you're busy. Your mind's occupied. You're on your phone. You're not paying attention. Yet the answer is right there. But you miss out. Remember when I was at a bus stop. And I was on a bus. Well, I was on a bus. Okay. I was on a bus. And the bus was approaching a bus stop. And there was a lady there waiting for the bus. She clearly got her earphones in. She wasn't paying attention. And the bus, she didn't, call out to the bus. And the bus went past. And I looked back and she was going at the bus because she was surprised that the bus had gone past her. But she wasn't paying attention. So in other words, the sign can be right there. But if you're not paying attention, you're not going to see it. Your angels will always answer your questions when you ask. They'll always guide you, direct you, protect you, sustain you, be there for you, help you. And they're giving me fear, but a lot of the time we're operating in our own fear and we have to release that out to sea. Usually we communicate with you quietly through energy transfers that you pick up as feelings. So you feel, when something feels good, and when something feels bad, when something feels right, and when something feels wrong. You have to learn to trust in that. But if we find that you aren't hearing our messages, we'll deliver them to you in less subtle ways. And I call that parrot guidance. The angels will bombard you with signs, synchronicities, numbers, so that you see. It's a lot like in Back to the Future when they say, McFly, to get through. The angels do it to get through to you. Today we'll communicate with you through your physical world. So your reality, your physical reality, where you may see things through nature or things when you're out and about, but also your virtual reality if you're watching a film or a show or an advert, or if you are scrolling through social media, or if you overhear something or a song pops on, or this is the way the angels communicate with you. Notice the underlying meanings and what people say to you as well, as it's a conversation or a song that you overhear. So these things come to you for a reason. Very powerful. You'll know the information that comes from us as your heart will resonate with each truth. That's why you resonate with these messages. Because you feel it in your heart. You know it's the truth. That's why if you watch a reading that you feel cold or it doesn't resonate in some way, it's not your message. And please, if any of you feel that way here, then there's plenty of other people out there that can help you. But if you feel these messages resonate with you, it's because it's coming from deep within you and above you. It's your connection with self and source. The angels just remind you of what you already know. So they give me the word massive, okay? Our massive, goal, it's like that what they are given is a massive mission by God, and they're constantly doing this. But he says, our travel upon the energy of love, our missive travel upon the energy of love from our heart to yours. So the angels are giving you this love. They're traveling all around with you. They're being with you. If anyone's traveling today, or you're thinking about traveling, maybe traveling to your twin or meeting up in some way, St. Christopher is with you, watching over you, protecting you, keeping you safe. Trust the impressions you receive, the things that you feel in your mind, and, the visions, the ideas, the, imprints that come in, the visions in your mind, the previews, because you'll receive these and they encourage you to live lovingly, and those are our messages to you. So the angels are always communicating with you, and what they're saying to you today is that yes, life will sting, and it can sting because of the separation, but it's always what grows you, because you are students and teachers, and when you accept life and you accept love and blessings, you'll be complimented in many ways. Slow and steady wins the race. Trust your psychic powers and understand that love is not proud or self-seeking. It's given freely, and that's a blessing. And that's why love does not demand its own way, because, if you want it a certain way, it's the ego, it's self-seeking. The ego wants it now. The ego demands, and we have to release that. And instead just shine bright and know that everything you go through, everything has a purpose. So instead of being in fear about it, or struggling with it, or shouting at it, or saying how bad everything is, look for the blessing that's hidden within what challenges you, because it's always there. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.